Yo, what is up? We're back and we're here for the final week before playoffs, and it's week 8, and we have a game today versus MJ and the Merciless Mercenaries. They have Swift Swim as their signature ability. Fortunately, they don't have anything to set it up, but I'll let you know how I'm gonna run this down, and then we'll run it down like that. So I'll go over my opposition's team. I'll let you know what I built, and we'll go into the battle. So, MJ has a adaptability Chinchou, which could run like Life Orb or even Scarf variants that does a lot of damage to the team. Also has Ice Beam for good coverage and pivot utility and Volt Switch. Its offensive pressure is very crazy. And next is the first Terra Captain, Sandile. Has Intimidate. Can be very bulky, especially with a Eviolite packed onto it and 252 HP. It does have some great coverage as well, along with the ability to Terra offensively or defensively. I see this coming for sure. It could set up rocks. However, there's other rock setters here. I believe Igly gets rocks too. But yeah, we can expect this to have an earthquake for us down in the swamps. Next we have Snivy here. Now I could see it coming with Psychic Surge to combat my own Electrical Surge if I do bring it, or Tablets of Ruin, basically making it that much more bulkier. And it could set up things like screens, throw off glare, subseed. Even though it doesn't have a great offensive pull, it could definitely be annoying. So I definitely want to make note of that. Next we have Rockhead Magby. These little bulbous things on its head are not booties, but it is a butt head for sure, throwing off 0 recoil Flare Blitz. It can also boost its speed with Flame Charge or Trailblaze. I believe it gets. It has Effect Spore that's not going off likely. It could throw off Will-O-Wisp. It has pretty decent coverage. It could Belly Drum and throw off a +6 Mach Punch if it so gets to that point. But yeah, this could also be Scarf or Banded just to do damage. Next we have Mischievous here. I'm not sure if this comes, but if so, it does have stuff like Sub, Hex, Wisp. Could even throw off coverage moves with a Scarf in the mix. Pain Split. Pretty fast mon. And yeah, that's about it for that. It does have Shield Dust to not get, secondary effects on it. But yeah, more than likely it has Wandering Spirit. Sandshrew here. Sandshrew. With the rough skin, likely to be bulky, either having Eviolite or Rocky Helmet. This is the spinner of the team. Like, you have Defog and Sparrow. I believe Snivy still has Defog as well. You also have Gyro Ball. You have Curse sets that could be thrown up. Pretty bulky team thus far. Sand Force, if it wants to go the offensive route after getting up a manual sand, it could throw off Earth, Steel, or Rock type moves with the boost. Then we have a Varoom here with Heat Proof, Gluttony. Could set up spikes in the Toxic variant. Could also throw off Parting Shot to dampen the damage from my team, especially behind like something like screens, allowing for setup. There's also Gluttony here, so that could allow it to eat a berry sooner than usual. Dual Stab is pretty good. Frigibax. Fortunately, this can't raise its speed in the form of Dragon Dance or Scale Shot, but it does have Refrigerate Body Slam or Refrigerate normal moves that could slow down my team on the opposition, or even get up the attack with a Swords Dance, raising it to +2. It does not have Slush Rush. Let me fix that real quick. So it does have Slush Rush. Uh, I did not know that. But it could get up once again another manual weather in the form of snow and increase its speed, which is very scary. So I gotta pay attention to that if that is a possibility. Then we have Sparrow here with the skill link for Fury attack and Vital Spirit, possibly for my Spore that I might throw off. Defog, U-turn, Dual Stab. I don't see this doing much. But Igglybuff, it does have Triage, and it does have access to Drain Kiss, Heal Bell, Aromatherapy, stuff like that. Or No Guard. No Guard Sing is also a thing, but if I had the Electric Terrain, I doubt that happens. So that's their team. I expect these 6 with the variation of these 2, swapping out for either these or Magby. I guarantee see these 3 coming, I think. And then yeah, let's show the team that I really just made yesterday. So a lot of things are subject to change. A lot of mons here were also not here at the same time. But let's go off with it. We have Insano Cybin here. Very much a offensive presence. I have Rapid Spin, Scrappy to get rid of stuff like Toxic Spikes, maybe Rocks, because my team doesn't appreciate it, which with how much I believe I might be switching out. Energy Ball. Originally this did have something like what was it, Expert Belt, to get the KO off of this, KO off of that. Likely most of their team that gets hit super effectively, right? Like this still might change up. Not entirely too sure. I'm fast enough to outspeed this without a Scarf for the most part. And yeah, let's move on. Just courage and hitting stuff. Assault Vest is even viable here, actually. But Magby will be faster, so I might be able to revenge kill it with Earth Power if it is not on a air balloon. Next I have Shocket here. I was originally running a Choice Scarf set with Volt Switch, but Trailblaze does about the same thing. So after Trailblaze, I am faster than Scarf Chinchou. I need 2 Trailblazes to outspeed maybe like a Scarf Magby here, or Mischievous. And you know what, I might change the investment on attack. That way I can 2-hit KO Chinchou with a Trailblaze, because right now it does not 2-hit KO. I can KO it with Trailblaze plus Thunderbolt, but I might miss out on some needed speed. So that might change. I have Terra Blast, Refrigerate, to be able to, most of the time, 1-hit KO Sandile, and Snivy and Sandshrew. It is a bait, because if I do hit Trailblaze and Terra Blast, they might think I'm physical, and if they have the screens on this, it may go for Reflect while I am actually specially invested. So there's that there. Focus Blast is to hit Frigibax, potentially getting a KO on that depending on its investment. I don't want to rely on clicking Focus Blast. Another thing, I have a mixed Frigid here. Blunder Policy Blizzard. At +2, I should outspeed everything that is not Chinchou. I have Electric Terra to avoid the glare. I might be switching up this whole set. Play Rough is to hit Frigibax. Earthquake hits the team for the most part, and Icicle Crash as well, doing mad damage. No Belly Drum, but that might change. This is the main suspect at the cusp of changing here. Next, I have Unpleasant here. I was thinking either Nasty Plot or Calm Mind, and Moonblast or Draining Kiss. Trick Room, because their team is pretty fast, so I could on the opposite side set up and potentially reverse sweep, because they have some fast boys over here. Moonblast at +2 with this investment does KO a lot of their stuff, like Fridgebacks, and I believe some, this definitely dies. Some other things. I have Psychic here to hit Varoom. I could use T-Bolt to allow for electric terrain boosted attack into that. Otherwise, Psychic is the next best move. I originally did have this fully specially defensive as a pivot towards Chinchou, but I'm kind of liking this. Bulletproof helps stop Shadow Ball, Gyro Ball if these two want to run it. I live any super effective attack that's not crit. Let me not jinx myself. And I almost wanted to run weakness policy on this, so I might do a little bit of fidgeting in the calculator to see what I might want to bring. Next we have Chivalrous. It has Eviolite, Electric Surge. This also went through a few iterations. Baton Pass stayed. I did have Acid Armor, but if I use those in conjunction after one in a specific sequence, I would get a give a free win to MJ. And I don't necessarily want to do that, but I could be passing off parting shots to my team, which is not great, but I don't think I care too much. If I throw up a spike, it does help Debauchery down the end and maybe even shock it. I have Infestation to do damage over time. I'm not really geared towards breaking a sub here or there, but this is going to be my switch in for things like Fridgebacks. I could recover in front of it. Spikes are nice. This might go back to Acid Armor. I want to be as slow as possible to get the Baton Pass to set myself in a more favored position. Now, my team's not really that fast initially, but moving on to the next thing, which is Protective Pad Scrappy. Scrappy so I can hit Ghost and avoid the attack drop from Sandow's Intimidate. And I have Last Resort here, coming off of Stab, Adamant, Max Attack. I'm slower, but I am bulkier enough to take a good hit. I won't die to any one hit off of this that's unboosted. I have Protective Pads for Sandshrew. Other things I was thinking was like Red Card, Citrus Berry, Mirror Herb, stuff like that. Like I really could go Fake Out, even though this has the Psychic Surge, but that would change my whole investment here as well, which might be okay, but at the same time, yeah, these two are very open towards changing. I think I'm gonna stick with this here and play with it a little in the calculator. So yeah, that's the team for this week. Very much subject to change. And if MJ does win, they find their seat at the playoffs. I am basically the gatekeeper here. Currently, I am in the top ranking by a good amount, I believe. But that's not to say playoffs would make that any different. So I'm looking forward toward our game, as is MJ, and let's see what the mercenaries come with. All right, yo, what's up? We're here with week 8 in MJ's fighting to make playoffs. So run down of their team, pretty offensive here. I can see the lead of Snivy or even Chinchou, Mischievous, or this right here. I did change up a lot of the team. Like Debauchery changed, is now Mirror Herb, and it's great that he brought Fridgebacks here to deal with that. I can lead the taunt here, or I could just straight up go for the kill. But if they lead differently, I may change that. I could taunt. I could taunt, and that could be great for me. I could earth power most of their team, but this also lets me get off any toxic spikes. No rocks. But yeah, let's lead. Maybe we lead Shocket here, right? No, we going Sando 7. Nah. Let's look at the Terra types. It is Terra Steel over there. Yeah, I don't know which one I want to lead. Let's lead in Sando 7. Alright, Miss Drevious is the lead. I'm gonna straight up taunt this. I could get a +1 speed and taunt it after. But I'm gonna taunt it now. It could sub, it could wisp, it could CM. And the Hex is there. I'm gonna taunt it. And then I'm gonna get off my Debauchery here, I believe. Immune to the Hex. I suppose you can't do much. I'm just gonna Facade. Or Drain Punch. Facade is probably my best bet. So Honda Civic comes out and it is lefties. This definitely could set up the spikes. I want to know if I could kill this. So I'm gonna calc real quick to see if Remoraid takes this out, which it is not even uploaded in here. Ugh. So I'm probably gonna get the timer clicked on me, but whatever. Wait, you are in here. So Remoraid into the... And I almost ran something for this. I should have did it. Why is my computer just acting weird? Or the calc? Whatever. Vroom. Let's see. Okay. But I don't want to take damage. It could definitely parting shot. I think I'm just gonna go this. Yeah. If I take damage, I take damage. Which I don't. Alright, so very likely nothing wants to take 2 of these, and I'm just gonna shout them out. So that's down. Glad for it. Nice. Alright, so Chin Chow comes in here. I live this very well, unless it's specs. Yeah, I go this always. I have Hill Bell. I should eat this fairly well. The Ice Beam didn't do a lot. I'm gonna wish. I don't think this is... No, that's probably Scarf. We'll see. Mischievous comes in here. It could very well taunt me. So let's see. I low-key like that this is here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I need help on this, right? I'm gonna protect. There's a taunt. And I'd rather it be poison than anything else. So taunt, Hex, I can see Wisp. And this bluffs the guts, but also let's hit this. Let's hit something. You are gonna be faster. I can no longer hit you. Big text. So I low-key want to bring this in. Pain Split is a thing. Will-O-Wisp is also a thing. So I'm just gonna Moonblast. Oh wait, what am I doing? This could very well hex me, right? Yeah, I think I let Debauchery go down here, or I let this. Yeah, I messed up. I'm still thick. That's nice for me. I don't want Debauchery going down here. My heal bell is basically done with. Oh, lovely. Alright, so I don't have to worry about Hex anymore, going on and around downtown, blah blah. I no longer have Focus Sash. I could get out Heavy Rain. Chinchou likely comes out here. I'm not in the best position, right? Scarf is a best bet. Yeah, let's just get this out there. Ice Dragon. So I could taunt. I could taunt, Rapid Spin, no longer worry about that. It is Scarf AF. So I actually like that. So I'm gonna Baton Pass, cause you scary. I don't care nothing about that. And I just Terra Blast here. I don't care what comes in. And actually I do. You know what? I could very well, let me calc this, right? You Terra here. I'm just gonna read the Terra and hope I Focus Blast. Cause they should know I'm Refrigerate. Unless MJ doesn't pay attention to, you know, having the abilities out. Hopefully they do. So yeah, they could be definitely Scarf on both of these. We have the Focus Blast hit. What can I gain off of this turn? I'm just gonna kill it. Whatever. I could Trailblaze. Reflect kinda sucks. I'm gonna Terra Blast. Kill this. Then die. So I die next turn, right? Cause I take 12. So Energy Ball is there. Do I care about energy ball? I just get the kill. Right? I allow Frigibacks to come in here. But you aren't freaking, well, your Scarf, right? I'll recover. Alright, Infestation. Because you don't do more than half to me. It might be calcing. I went for the read. I'm glad I got the hit off. Let's see. What's the worst they could do here, right? More than likely, MJ is going to make it. Not that I'm counting myself out entirely, but yeah, it's almost grim. Hopefully they stay in. Alright, so this comes in. Stupid fish. My switching is dead. Scald does half. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's never adaptability. It does a lot. I can stall out the screen here. I could also baton pass. I don't have fake out. I'm Mirror Herb and I don't see anything. But spikes here could be nice. I actually want to preserve this, right? Whatever. T-Bolt does about half. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm poisoned too. Duh. I could, depending on what is it? Get the spike up. Wait, did you just heal? Oh no, because I didn't do damage. So I know that Chin Chow is up there. Where is my, what you call it? He's locking out. MJ locking. Let's see. Botany. Oh, this is the wrong set. I forgot I just changed this whole thing up. Where is this? So, water spout kills you. Y'all are funny. So this is my opportunity to win if this, well, I'm faster, yeah. Water spout, spam. I'm gonna calc each of the way there. The smartest move would be to not let me kill this other shit. So MJ could very well win. 59 resist. Oh, I don't know if this was the move. Let's see. Frigibacks, how much did you take? Because I know you are not bulky. You are not bulky, and I am faster. Oh shit, you died, dude. Oh wait. I'm not choice specs. Or am I? Oh yeah, I'm choice scarf. Yeah, I pretty much lean here. My last edition of Heavy Rain definitely goated. I'm pretty sure I win here. So MJ unfortunately does not reach the finals along with the others that made it. I wonder if I'm gonna do this right. Probably not. Okay. Bro. I really didn't expect to win. You can hear it throughout the video. It's for the video, yeah. Yeah, MJ didn't rage. But let's check it at his team. It was Choice Band Magby with the Mach Punch, Double Edge, Break, Flare Blitz to do the most of damage. Honda Civic, I'm glad this was down. Toxic Spikes definitely got around. And yeah, it drove out of town very early. Taunt, nice. Parting Shot, Iron Head. Stupid Fish, Choice Scarf, of course. Volt Switch, Scald, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Blue Ghost, I'm glad this died. It was a pain. Eviolite, T-Wave this time around instead of Will-O-Wisp. Hex, Taunt, nice again to prevent most of the stuff that I was gonna do. Dazzling Gleam. Icy Dragon. Okay, I see the names now. Icy Dragon, Choice Scarf with the Body Slam, Outrage, Ice Crash, Crunch, and this was very good. And I'm glad you're using the 252 HP and stuff this time, stats. Not building in Little Cup. But Green Animal with the dual screens, Energy Ball, Glare, very bulky, very bulky. Eviolite, Choice Band, Choice Scarf, lefties. But yeah, I didn't go into this expecting to win. Skid T is awesome, you know. So is Ninja, and so is, you know, all the other people that do visit the videos. I'm trying to remember your name. You know who it is. You know, Alolan Vulpix's homie. But other than that, I now have a thumbnail mod. I did not expect Heavy Rain to do what it did, but it did what it did. So see you guys in the next one. Welcome to finals, everybody. Hope to see some great games. I might turn it up a notch, and yeah, keep it going.
Sent more rounds than eggs in one tray. Baked body dasher. Know I got thoroughbred. I don't know your bitch, but my ball stuck to her head. Blew the whole team after hitting. That's terror. In the hood, dripped out your wide eye divide. Yellow belly, wide body niggas one side. I show my face, bring the hell if I have to. My nigga did I ask you? Shit going sideways, then jumping like spoon food. Catch a nigga slacking, run up on him like the loser do. Spin the whole block in that big body rubber room. My niggas keep a hammer on the same way the tinker do.